Athletics. Athletics is the heart of the Olympic Games and has been part of the modern Olympics since the first edition in 1896. It includes running, jumping, and throwing events that test the most basic human abilities. Races like the 100-meter sprint show pure speed, while the marathon measures endurance over long distances. Field events such as long jump, pole vault, and javelin add different kinds of physical skill and technique. Because athletics contains so many events and medals, it often dominates the Olympic schedule and produces some of the most memorable moments in Olympic history. Swimming. Swimming is one of the largest and most watched sports in the Olympics. Athletes race across a pool using different techniques, including freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, and butterfly. Distances range from short explosive sprints to longer endurance races. The sport also includes relay events where teams combine their efforts. Swimming gained enormous global attention through legendary athletes who collected multiple gold medals. Its fast pace and constant finals make it one of the central attractions of the Olympic Games. Gymnastics. Gymnastics combines strength, balance, flexibility, and precise control of the body. In artistic gymnastics, athletes perform routines on apparatus such as the floor, vault, rings, uneven bars, and balance beam. Each movement is carefully judged for difficulty and execution. The sport demands years of training and extreme physical discipline. Olympic gymnastics often produces dramatic performances, where even a small mistake can change the entire competition. Football. Football, known as soccer in some countries, is the most widely played sport in the world. In the Olympics, national teams compete in a tournament format that ends with a gold medal match. While professional leagues and global tournaments dominate the sport's calendar, the Olympic competition still carries strong national pride. The women's tournament in particular has become one of the most competitive and respected events in the Olympic program. Basketball. Basketball entered the Olympic Games in the early 20th century and quickly became a global sport. Two teams compete to score points by shooting a ball through a raised hoop. Olympic basketball often features some of the best players in the world, representing their countries. The fast pace, frequent scoring, and dramatic final minutes make the games exciting for spectators. Over time, international competition has grown stronger, creating close contests between many nations. Volleyball. Volleyball is played by two teams separated by a high net, each trying to send the ball into the opponent's court, without letting it touch the ground on their side. Olympic volleyball appears in two forms: indoor volleyball and beach volleyball. Indoor matches take place on a court with 6 players on each team, while beach volleyball is played on sand with 2 players per side. Both versions demand quick reactions, teamwork, and precise timing. Tennis. Tennis returned to the Olympic program after many years of absence and now features both singles and doubles competitions. Players strike a ball across a net using rackets, trying to land it inside the opponent's court in a way that cannot be returned. Olympic tennis attracts many of the same athletes who compete in the major professional tournaments throughout the year. Winning an Olympic medal carries special meaning because players represent their countries rather than themselves. Cycling! Cycling covers several different disciplines within the Olympic Games. Road cycling takes riders across long outdoor courses, often over hills and city streets. Track cycling happens inside a velodrome, where athletes race at high speeds on a steeply banked track. Other forms, such as mountain biking and BMX, add different terrains and styles of racing. Together, these events highlight endurance, strategy, and remarkable control of the bicycle. Boxing! Boxing is a combat sport, where 2 athletes compete in a ring, using controlled punches while wearing protective gloves. Olympic boxing focuses on skill, speed, and scoring clean hits rather than pure power. Matches are divided into short rounds and judged by officials, who track successful strikes. Many professional boxing champions began their careers in the Olympic tournament, making it an important stage for rising fighters. Wrestling. Wrestling is one of the oldest sports connected to the Olympic tradition, with roots that stretch back to the ancient games. In modern Olympics, it appears mainly in 2 forms: freestyle and Greco-Roman. Wrestlers attempt to control and pin their opponents using strength, balance, and technical moves. Matches are intense and strategic, often decided by quick shifts in position. The sport remains deeply important in many countries, where wrestling has long cultural traditions.